Hi guys, welcome to MBA Unfiltered. My name is Akash Shinde. In this video, we are going to have a candid conversation with Harsha Malla, who has cracked IIM Bangalore. It is a dream for each and every MBA aspirants to crack the holy trinity, and Harsha Malla has cracked IIM Bangalore. Harsha, welcome back to our channel. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So Harsha, let us know about your background, 10th, 12th, UG, work experience, achievements, because IIM Bangalore
Uh,
is one of the best college when it comes to MBA. So you might be having some extraordinary achievements as compared to other peers. Let us know about your profile.
Yes, cool. So starting from my 10th, I did my 10th in a CBSE board where we used to have a 10-point scale. So I got a 10 pointer then. Back to my 12th, same I followed in the CBSE curriculum and I got a 9 plus, 93 percentage. So these two are in 9 bracket. And I did my undergraduation at IIT Kanpur in economics department. So it falls under non-engineering branch. And there I got a 7.5 CGPA. Post that, I have worked for a consulting firm or another consulting based out of Bangalore. So I had a 14 months at that firm. So in that, after my first year, I got promoted to senior analyst role. So where I got an opportunity to work on board with the client at Saudi Arabia. So this was an advantage point where I could speak in my IIM Bangalore interview. They were very keen to know about the things what I have done in on site with the client and how I exposed to the new people all over the world. So there was a bit of talk about this in the interview. So yeah, I could say that. And then coming to my achievements, at my college, I was an NCC cadet. And apart from that, I was a organizer for my FEST, Antaragni Cultural Festival in my campus. And I recently, after my college, I developed the badminton as my sport and got regional medals like in Bangalore and Visakhapatnam as a silver and gold medals. So we had a discussion in that in one more interview, FMS. So yeah, these are my background, a brief
Yeah.
about it.
If I look at your background, the IIT tag matters a lot. Since you get that tag
Yeah.
and now I am Bangalore, I think you are coming into the category of IIT I am category background. So Harsha, first of all, I just wanted to understand since you have that IIT tag, what's the motto of doing an MBA for you? Usually, what happens? Since I was also an engineer, I'm an engineer. So once you get into IIT, there's a notion in the society that you are settled for life, right? But most of the people don't know if you completed your IIT, there are a lot of options are available for you. MBA is one of the option. That's why I did my MBA. So Harsha, I wanted to understand for you, what was the reason of doing an MBA for you since you are working in one of the consulting firm?
Yeah, sure. So basically, in my college itself, in the third and fourth year, we got to figure out that I'm not inclined or interested towards software or these kind of jobs where more tech is involved. So I got an interest towards product management in my third year itself. So unluckily, at engineering colleges, you don't have much companies from that domain coming to your campus, or getting an off campus in product management without an MBA degree is not so easy. So after working 1 year, also I tried off campus on LinkedIn and other websites where I couldn't get a single interview call. And MBA is always a good option for you. It will be opening doors for all these domains, come with the banking, consulting, product management, and everything. So and also you'll get the skill set what the other company is looking for. So MBA was always on my cards to do, but it only took time to when to start it.
Since you thought of getting into MBA zone, could you let us know about your preparation strategy for CAT? How you used to prepare, what kind of resources that you used, or let us know about the coaching that you have taken for the MBA zone.
Yeah, cool. So being an engineer, also the IIT, and so we are good with the math. Just it will take a good time to revise things out. So I didn't have any difficulty in the math section, but I got a difficulty and challenged in VARC where I started when I started my giving mocks. I used to get a single digit score. Over a month, I got around 6, 7 marks in that mocks. So I was worried about that. Then I got enrolled with many exams. Mock exams come with the CrackU, C2C, Cat King. I got enrolled free mocks and sectional mocks for VARC. I used to take one mock daily and get it revised and see the patterns where I'm getting wrong every day in the night and revising things and again going with a mock and correcting myself. So that improved me over the time. So over the last 1.5 months, I have given around 25 to 30 mocks and 10 sectionals in VARC. Apart from that, LRDI was not much touch or challenging because we had a good resources over the sites where we could collect the concepts and just play around them. It's about the time management in the exam, what we have to manage it out. And luckily, our paper was easy enough in LRDA section. So VRSME was challenging for me. I suggest people who are coming to give mocks and more exams so that they get habituated with the time factor what they are facing it out and sort the things how they work for them.
Okay. Since you have given so many mocks, can you tell me, apart from CAT, what kind of examination that you have given, and what was your score in the whole exams? Let's say CAT, SAT, NMAT, SNAP, GMAT.
I've given only CAT. I thought of giving ZAT after my CAT, but before enrolling ZAT only, we got the CAT result out, and I got around 99 percentile. It's fine enough, I felt, and so that's why I did not enroll in any other exams.
Okay. Now you are done with the CAT. The main session and main part plays a very important role as a B school aspirant is interviews. Because even I have seen through the journey of 4 to 5 years when I was mentoring to the students at CAT King and Prep Zone, I realized that people even score 99% in the examination, but they don't perform exceptionally well in the interviews. Interviews are make and break for the students, right? So let us know about your interview experience at IIM Bangalore. In that, I'll ask you three attributes. The first one is what was the atmosphere in the interview room since the interviews are offline. Second one is what kind of question that were asked, and how was your response to these questions?
Cool. So starting from that, I have kept my Bangalore as my preference city for the IIM Bangalore interview and got the venue as the IIM Bangalore itself. It was good enough. I got a morning slot, so I reached an hour before. Then we are directed to the place where we are getting the interviews, the conference room. So we have 30 minutes waiting before the session starts of VAT, which we informed before itself. So before getting VAT, they cross-checked our documents and verified them. So there was an issue with my 10th because I was not aware of the conversion. I have mentioned it as 100 percentage, but CBSE transfers into 95. They were very fine. They were encouraging enough. They just asked my certificate and corrected it over there. So post that we are directed to the room around 6 to 8 members we were there. Went to the room and they mentioned our VAT topic. So the VAT topic was something around the work itself. So they were asking around like how you can encourage your juniors or females in your workplace to be more friendly or feel less attacked or like secured in your position. So we, as being in a corporate employee, have been to training phase and worked as an year. So we know how HR comes into the role and the team dinners and team outings we have and the free time after the work we play in the pool table, TT and all. How interaction time make them feel more secure and get more from them. So I wrote some points about that and post that. We have also mentioned about the work from home, which has been a challenge over a couple of years, where people are not interacting much enough with their peers. So and pros and cons I have discussed in that. So it was a good time in the VAT because we got time to think about it. They given a rough paper to note the points. Post that they started the time to write about it. So that was a good in IIM Bangalore what I observed. Then we went to the waiting room again. They start calling by the order, which we are informed before. Each interview took around 15 to 20 minutes per member. I
Mm-hmm.
have got around six in my panel. I mean, the who are waiting out. So I was taking the reviews from the people who are coming after their interview. They were saying they're fine enough, chill enough. They're not grilling you much. They're asking things around you only about your work ex and your educational background and all. So I was confident enough to step into the interview. So once I got in, I saw three female panel members, and one of them was being from Kanpur. So I am from IIT Kanpur.
Mm-hmm.
So before knowing that only, they were asking about my work ex, basically what I have done and how was the life there. So we have discussion on that. So mentioned I went for a on-client project to Saudi Arabia. We have discussion on that, and they were testing me basics of analyst work like VLOOKUP and all in Excel. How do you use
Mm-hmm.
them? How often I use them? Then, or they were asking the tools what I use. I have said Python, Excel, and PPT, what I daily use in my work. And then comes with the technical, sorry, my acads, they started with my economics background. So they were asking basic micro and macro questions, which I revised before my interview. They were not cross questioning much. There were two questions in my macro where I couldn't recall the answers. They were not cross questioning. They were fine enough. They carried on from that. Then comes the third panel member. She was mentioning that I am from Kanpur, so I want to discuss things about the Kanpur with you. I said okay. So there's a Nankari, which is a rural place situated behind our IIT Kanpur campus, and there's a roadway which connects them to the main road highway of the Kanpur. So which goes to the IIT Kanpur. She was mentioning about that your current director is not allowing the Nankari people to use the campus for their roadways. So
Hmm.
they're asking, we are having debate on that. Should the director allow it or not? I was mentioning to not to allow because we recently saw the cases of cheetah and many wild animals entering to the campus through that forest from Nankari. So there was a strict guidelines to the director. So she was arguing from for them and arguing for against allowing them. Post that she was asking about the things what you found famous or good in Kanpur. So I mentioned one of the good thing Kanpur has is IIT Kanpur, then Ganga Barrage and Z Fair Mall and leather is famous in IIT Kanpur. Factory outlets are there in leather. So we have discussed on that and the post that in Lucknow there's a famous sari cloth. I can't recollect the name. Then she was like okay with my answer. She was smiling then. Then come the second panel member. She was trying to check my hobbies. She asked what are the recent hobbies. I said past 1 year I'm playing badminton daily. That was my recent hobby I've developed over the time. And then she was asking about over your resume. I can't see that you have any interest towards books or reading. I said I did not get interest towards books anywhere in my life until now but I used to do in my school age. So she asked what kind of book. I said I used to read Amar Chitra Kada in my library. So she said, like, let's have a discussion on this only. Don't worry much. I said, okay. So she was asking, how is Amar Chitra doing now? So I have recently read about it because I follow it. Though there's a famous celebrity called Rana Daggubati has took few rights about them and he's trying to promote it on digital. So I would mention the point about it and then the other panel member cross questioned me so Amar Chitra Kada is losing its popularity in the new Gen Z generation. So what can we do to gain its popularity or get among the people of the new kids? So I was giving the points enough. So new Gen Z kids all are in the mobiles and social media. So first target being an Amar Chitra member to promote is to get it publicized on social media, being on Insta, YouTube, and all. Then come with the word of mouth, which will develop from the people good readers getting accessibility to the Amarchitra Kada books and news stories. When they read it, we get a good word of mouth. So we had a discussion on this, and then these are the two topics majorly discussed at the end of my interview. And the initial phase based on my work experience, that was not much grilling.
Okay. How long did your interview last, and how did you feel throughout the whole
Uh,
interview?
It lasted around 15 to 20 minutes, and I was not confident enough after coming out of my room. I talked to my parents after my interview. I was mentioning that don't keep hopes on my IIM Bangalore entry because I did not give my 100%. I would have given better answers in some other mindset. Unluckily, I could not give my 100%, so I was not having hopes on it. I thought I would be getting any waitlist number. Luckily, I converted it.
Okay. Was there any GK questions as well as, global geopolitical questions that were asked during the interviews?
I forgot to mention one of it. So there was a question like this, like over the recent years, people or celebrities or high of people going to foreign and getting their fetus scanned to know the child whether male or female. So as being the Indian government, we they asked like we can terminate or eliminate the scanning in India, but we can't eliminate people going to foreign and getting eliminated from these things. So she asked, how can you prevent it? I said. Getting tie up with the foreign government hospitals, we can try that. And she was mentioning like if they're well off, why will they go to foreign government hospital? They will go to a private hospital. So I said we can't eliminate it because there's always a scope of people getting tempted for the money in the anywhere in the world. So they get money and get it scanned. So we can't eliminate it. If people go on to the personal visa visits, so we can't try to eliminate it, but we can prevent it with the uh, news or knowledge by providing people in India. So this was one of the question where I felt I'm challenged over there.
Okay. Last question from my side, Harsha. What advice that you would like to give to the upcoming aspirants who are looking for ABCs as well as the other B school, which comes under Blackie criteria, that these are the things that they should follow and they can crack I am Bangalore like you.
Okay, cool. So half of the part is done when you clear CAT, but it's only 50% done as far as observed because interviews plays a major role because I have seen many people not cracking black key interviews after getting many of them. So you have to give at least a 1 month time and prep for interviews and brush up with your acads, work and current affairs. So there are few interviews where current affairs are asked many of people, and then acads or because after being having a work ex, you have got a gap with your acad, so it's a time to brush up things before your interview. And for the cat, I think giving a mocks is the best option. Don't waste much time and on getting things, classes or sessions. So give your mock, get your weak areas, strong areas, develop there, and analyze things, because your cat exam going to be the one more mock exam if you give a mock daily. So that will not be a challenging all of a sudden on your exam day. So I suggest people to give mocks as many as possible.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Harsha, for connecting with us and sharing your nuances. I hope this video will reach us to matches masses, and it will definitely help the upcoming aspirants who are aspiring for IIM Bangalore. Thank you so much for connecting with us. It was pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you so much.